name's Odotmaster, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, where I need to go inside and get stuff going. I need to talk to Astriel. Alright, what does she have to say now that we tell her everything?
I was starting to worry about you. Have you any news about the barge traffic?
Aww. Tell Astriel about the records mentioning the Barracuda and Captain Arab. Interesting. Seems our tipsy mercantile friend was right to be suspicious. Boatload of weapons and armor being shipped through Daggorford's dock unobserved cannot be put to good use, I fear. We need to know where and who they're bound for. Yes, my thoughts exactly.
The obvious place to look would be the Barracuda, but be careful. The crew and her captain will not be welcoming guests, I fear. You'll have to observe their actions and see if you can determine a way to sneak past them.
Let me know what you discover as soon as you can. So we need to sneak past the Barracuda. I am going to rest. Because that seems like a smart idea. That way I have all my spells again. My people have all of their spells and their health back. Okay. To do that, we need to get to the docks. And I'm going to put on some armor because I have a feeling this is going to end very badly for me. Rivergate, Daggorford Barracks. Yeah, I think going to the River Gate probably lead us the correct path. I don't know if we can go that way or not. Yeah, we can. You'd think that they'd... Well, I guess there's no way out besides by ship, but you'd think that they'd lock down the gates.
Wait. Yes. Yes, that's Trulet and Grigon's claret I smell from those casks. It's a shame we can't acquire some.
I love the little quirky voice lines. Captain Turk. Hello. Avast ye, landlubber. Who'll be wishing to speak the chat to Captain Turget, huh? Do all sabers use phrases like Yar, Avast ye, and landlubber? No, we don't actually. I apologize profusely, ma'am. I thought everyone expected us to talk that way. My actual speaking voice is far more articulate. Oh, glad to hear it. Now, this is purely a social call, or is it something I can do to aid you this day? Can you tell me where I might find the captain of the ship?
Yes.
I am the captain. Samuel Turget is my name. Can I ask you a few questions? Why are you docked at Daggorford? My vessel was damaged in a powerful gale some 3 days past. I chose to dock in Daggorford for repairs. Have you seen any suspicious activities? I released them from their duties. Oh, I accidentally asked where his crew were. Suspicious? No. Odd? Yes. I've been studying the frigate next to mine, and the Barracuda. I've noticed her hands only load her up at night from barges that come up the river. The barges seem ordinary enough to carry the emblem of the Shoreside Shipping Consortium, but the cargo must be extremely valuable since they take such great pains not to damage the goods when loading them onto the ship. Thank you, that's all I need to know. Okay, so we learned a little bit more. So this is not, however, the boat we want to be on. We want to be on this boat. I thought it... Random rat, okay. I thought it might have been that one. There's a lot of militia around here. And I just have a poor little me with my crossbow. I also want to see what's in this crate.
Greetings, friend.
I am Philian the Brewmaster, known far and wide for brewing drinks that'll put hairs on an elf's chest or stop a stone giant dead in its tracks. Strong drink, but how's the taste? The taste? Aye, that's a good one, friend. Listen, I set up shop here at the docks for a reason. These swabbies and dockhands are some of the roughest, toughest rabble in Firan with a tolerance for liquor that'll envy the gods. The taste does not rank high on their list when choosing a beverage. How much? 30 gold pieces. Barley with 64 secret ingredients. That's crazy. Okay. Keep in mind, I'm buying it because I have a feeling we're going to need to give it to the captain of the crew. Or the captain of the ship in order to get in.
Those carcasses smell as if they're rotting. I do not like the scent of the dogs.
Something wrong? Well, I was loading up me boat the other day when winds kissed by Earl itself came screaming down from the north. Next thing I know, one of me chests gets blown off, clear off the dock, drops right into the blasted Delimber. I grabbed an artificer up, by then all the currents had done their work. The sure thing's way out to sea by now. I'll keep an eye out for the chest. I'll try and find the chest for you. Okay, so while we're traveling around, if we find a random chest in the middle of somewhere. Barracuda crew member. Who's gonna make me scram? I'm not feeling well today. Waterhaven flu. Oh gosh. So I told him I had a flu. Barracuda cabin key. And then I sneezed on him. And so now I have entrance. Captain Arab's desk. Read the last log entry. I sailed the Barracuda along the Sword Coast and into isolated cove among the rugged cliffs of the Crab's Claw coast. There I delivered my cargo, 12 crates of split mail, 4 crates of leather jerkins, 9 crates of spears, 3 crates of halberds. The orcs received my shipment in good order and paid me the agreed price, 2,000 gold plus 16 able-bodied slaves. What are you doing here? I'm just waiting. Why don't you believe me? You're a spy. Oh, there are a lot of them. Inflict serious wounds. Inflict more serious wounds. So that's like my best thing. Well, I was hoping my bluff would work. It did not, however. We're all moderately unscathed. I'm gonna take this gold. I'm gonna cure his wounds. And I'm gonna cure my wounds. There we go. Awesome. So now I've cured my own wounds. We know what's going on now at the docks. They're giving orcs all this stuff, which is probably who's taking out the cattle. Wouldn't that make sense? Like the cattle disappearing? The orcs? We need to go talk to Astriel. It's not good that they're giving orcs all these shipments. And they gave him slaves. So... oh my goodness, that just... yeah. I'm really glad I changed outfits, because that would have sucked if I had left on the pretty thing to get to the Chateau Elite. Okay.
Yes.
I would like to enter it, please. Okay. The song in this is really annoying after a while. Astriel! I have to talk to you.
Ah, I was starting to worry about you.
Tell
Anyone
what
who
you
needs to
discovered.
Barge traffic?
The shoreside shipping consortium has ties to Bugo, even though that could very well be a coincidence. Transportations of weapons or armor doesn't pose any danger in itself. Indeed, it is very common, but your mention of orcs is most definitely concerning. I agree. I hope that we will discover more of this as our investigations continue, but for now I think we need to think about where to search next. Word has reached my ear that the death of the Duke himself might not be such straightforward. Really? The Duke was an experienced warrior, as I've mentioned, and I must admit that it would be inordinately bad luck for him to be slain by a wild boar. Apparently there's a rumor abroad that it may have been evidence at the scene of his death that would help us prove his death with no accident. Why don't you see what you can find out by talking to the locals.
Place for rumor and tittle-tattle. See if you can track down anyone who was actually part of the Duke's hunting party on the fateful day, and ask them if they saw anything.
Hanging around in bars? Finally something I'm good
a
at.
job after my own heart.
Do not worry. I will instruct Perfbit in the proper routines and procedures for an investigation while we are on our way to the inns of Daggorford.
I just can't wait to get started.
Okay. So we need to wander around and ask people questions. I'm kind of curious if this gentleman knows anything.
What do you want?
Why not talk to Lady Chastity? Oh, nope, nope. Can't talk to her. I don't think it'd just be a noble. I think it'd be somebody who's named.
I greet you.
Okay, so we need to actually go around to the inns and stuff. Or the bars instead of the inns. And we're gonna switch the dress. It's another inn. Happy Cow Tavern. I wish you could click and it would navigate you over there, but that's not how it works. Okay. Let's see what we can discover.
Yes? What do you want?
I bid you hello.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be going to the well once it's opened.
Hello there, friend.
Did you know Duke Greatshout? I knew the Duke. He used to drop in here for a drink now and again. He liked to keep on top of the rumor mill and give us folks a chance to voice our concerns. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the town's current leadership. Madagar Bugo never did think to set foot in this place, which would probably be best for him as he's not too popular with the farmers. What do you think of the circumstances behind the Duke's death? Oddly enough, I was with the Duke when he died. Fobar needed someone to look after the ale kegs he sent along with the hunting party. We were tracking a wild boar when the Duke became separated from the rest of the party, not soon after the boar attacked. The whole thing happened so fast. One second Duke Greatshout screaming that he's cornered the brute, and the next he's, well, you know the rest. Dimitria's eyes dropped briefly to stare into the dusky contents of her ale mug, recalling the greasy scene of Duke's Maul's corpse. One thing I can't get out of my head is that blasted spear. I mean, it's lying there next to his body with its tip unattached. Now, although I run a tavern, I know my way around weaponry. I swear that someone sabotaged that weapon. I mean, spear tips don't just fall off like that. It makes you think that was more than just some wild boar that killed the Duke. But I've said enough about the Duke and his untimely death. If I don't shut my trap, I might have my own run-in with a wild boar. My advice to you, friend, is to have a swig of knee cracker and let sleeping Dukes lie. Not much of a drinker. Thanks. So he wasn't actually killed by the boar. Somebody sabotaged his spear, so when he tried to attack the boar, it killed him. Uh-oh. Also, I would like my spider, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's go talk to Astriel, and then I think we're gonna leave this episode here. We learned a lot of stuff. There's a lot of plot that's going on right now. Astriel!
Word on the Duke's death?
Yes, that is indeed suspicious. It was looking certain that the Duke's death was no accident. This is grave news and no mistake. Once again, however, it seems that this particular line of inquiry is for the moment closed to us.
In that case, we need to keep tracking down new leads. I want you to investigate the Blackstone Inn. It's not the kind of place to take a prospective partner to, if you get my drift.
Astriel gives you a knowing look.
Oh, I don't know. I can think of a couple of halfling lasses. Well, actually, I don't think we need to be going there right now.
Perfect. In fact, it seems to attract the scum of villainy for 20 miles or more around. I've heard one report that certain patrons have been entering the establishment but are never seen drinking in the common room. Intuition tells me that if we want to go looking for a plot of some kind, this is where we find it. Here, Amila, take this rod of detection. Obviously, don't go waving around everyone's face, but it may help you to discover what is really going on here. In order to use it, just hold it in your hand. The rod will glow if you're in the presence of something concealed by magic. Take your time and see what you can come up with. I've got that feeling. I'll be back as soon as I discover something. And we will be back for the next episode, because this has been a long episode. And we've learned a lot of stuff. We basically need to go to the inn and figure out what's up. But it's gonna be a long episode if I do that. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my armor, just so I don't forget to do that. Go walk over to, where is it? Blackstone Inn. And then leave the episode there. So far we've learned that the shipments of weapons are going to orcs. We've learned that the Duke was actually killed, which I could have told you that. But the Duke was actually killed. He wasn't, it wasn't an accident. And now we're gonna try and figure out what else is going on. So, I will do that next episode. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you all Sunday. Bye!